All right, what's up, YouTube? This is BoxingWave. Waiting for this Sergey Kovalev Anthony R fight to start. So I have some downtime. Figure out do this video, get this video out of the way. This is not gonna be a full breakdown, but just my first thoughts on this fight. I'm glad this fight is happening. I like this fight. This is one of the fights that I said should happen. Okay, this is a fight that was supposed to happen before. We all know that Sergey Derevyanchenko has been one of the top contenders in the IBF. Okay, and this fight could have happened before. I think this fight would have been a little bit more intriguing if it happened before Derevyanchenko fought Gennady Golovkin, because at that time, Derevyanchenko was undefeated. He was a fighter that it was just dangerous. We didn't see much of him. We know that he had a really deep amateur background. We saw what happened when he fought Terriano Johnson, okay, who was a very dangerous opponent at 160. But it didn't happen. Triple G went on to fight Daniel Jacobs, and then Daniel Jacobs fought Derevyanchenko, and Triple G fought Canelo in two fights, and had those two fights, couple fights in between that. So uh, it's still a good fight, a fight that I want to see. I like Derevyanchenko. Looking at Triple G's resume just now, um, I personally, this is how I feel. I personally believe that Derevyanchenko is third on his resume. Okay, I rank Derevyanchenko below Jacobs and below Canelo, but I rate Derevyanchenko over Lemieux. Okay, I would have probably said Lemieux was his third pick. Not really counting Kell Brook because of his welterweight status. Wasn't a real 160. Very skillful, but wasn't a 160 fighter, right? So I'm not going to throw him in there. But I would rate Derevyanchenko over Lemieux, even though Lemieux probably fought more tougher fighters than Derevyanchenko. Obviously, Derevyanchenko has like what 13, 14 professional fights, but I just think his skill set is much deeper than Lemieux. Lemieux is more of just a power puncher, and I think he could be broken down. We've seen him lose several fights, um, but I think Derevyanchenko is number three. I think in this fight, I think Triple G is going to be taking the same approach he took against Canelo, and especially in the second fight, uh, Daniel Jacobs, David Lemieux. Very cautious Triple G. This is what we're going to see. We're going to see him working more behind his jab, not just rushing like he did against Avanis Monterosian or Steve Rose, or toying around with Willie Monroe. We're not going to see that kind of Triple G where he knows he can get his opponent out of there. We're going to see, even back when he fought Curtis Stevens, if you guys remember that fight, remember Curtis Stevens was a lot more dangerous at that time back then. Uh, Triple G took a very, very cautious approach in that fight, worked behind the jab. But it wasn't until the Lemieux fight where people started to see how deep his skill set really was, because everybody just thought he was just a guy that could take a lot of punches, very durable, and just has so much power. It wasn't until the Lemieux fight that we realized, Triple G got skills. He actually can box very well. Um, so I think he's going to be taking that approach against Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko, very crafty boxer. Okay, well rounded. Has a solid. He can hold his own in the inside. He got solid power. Can slip and counter shots really well. Pretty good legs. They call him the technician. That's what his nickname is, and he's good. He got skills. This is why I rank him at number three, below Jacobs and Canelo. Um, I think the difference between the two, though, is Triple G's jab. Okay, I think that's going to set the difference. I don't know what Derevyanchenko is really going to do about Triple G's jab. Most fighters, just about all of them, even the ones like Canelo and Jacobs, Triple G's jab is what really sets him apart from other fighters. It's not just his power and his durability and stuff like that, but he has a great, powerful jab. Okay, and he throws a lot of them. And I just don't believe I'm leaning towards Triple G. This is a tough fight, and if Triple G is not careful, he definitely can get hurt, possibly, because he is reaching up in there in age, and how many punches can you keep taking? So if he tries to be extra too aggressive. I believe he's going to take the cautious approach, but if he's a little too aggressive with Derevyanchenko, he could get hurt. You just never know. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely one of his better opponents in his professional career, in my opinion. I think I do have Derevyanchenko up there, even though he lost to Jacobs. I still have him as one of the top guys, a championship, top contender type of guy at 160. Okay, no upsets. Not disappointed at all in this fight, and I believe the winner of this fight is probably going to get Canelo in May or whatever. All right, but love this fight. Uh, Jacob. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Uh, Charlo, Charlo and Andre, stop ducking each other. All right, these two are fighting. This is a fight that I said that these two should fight, and then we should have Charlo and Andre fight each other. Okay, so there's some bad, but since this fight was actually supposed to happen before, and since those two actually have beef and they've been talking a lot of shit to each other over the years, those two need to fight each other because neither one of them is gonna get the Canelo fight. All right, so let's get that fight since we're getting this one. You know, I know people are gonna call it the zone and the PBC shit. Nah, let's not keep talking about that. Let's get that fight. All right, we should be getting that fight. I don't care what network. I don't care who is what. What. I'm not doing that. This is not the channel for that. All right, there's other channels out there that's promoting their networks and stuff that they love and they're a fanboy of. We ain't doing that over there. All right, Charlo and Andre should be fighting each other. All right, and then I guess the winner they should have some little tournament, and then the winner of that tournament should be fighting Canelo. But I believe because of the pressure of the zone and everything, wanting to make that Triple G third fight. I think that fight is probably gonna happen. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, and I think I'm gonna do a breakdown, a thorough one, leading up to the fight at some point. Just saw the press conference, all smiles, very respectable guys. That's what I expected. But I'm gonna do a thorough breakdown because I just want to watch some more footage. I've seen both fight a lot, but I wanna watch more of Derevyanchenko. Go back to watching some of his other fights and see what I can find. Maybe give me some kind of idea of his approach is going to be in this fight, But I have Triple G as far as I have Triple G winning off top. I have Triple G winning by a very either by a very very late stoppage or a decision, and I'm actually leaning more towards the decision. Okay, so that's my thoughts. Let me know, how you feel about the fight in the comments. All right, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. All right, peace.